Today's video, we're gonna go over all of this. What's up, thrifties? Welcome back to the channel. I'm gonna go over a bulk buy that I just did the other day. Please excuse my mess. I'm in the process of cleaning and processing shoes and a bunch of other stuff. I actually got all of these shoes too when I did this bulk buy. So the best part about this bulk buy is it is going to lead to further opportunities in the future to buy from the same person. He has like over 100 more pairs of shoes he wants to get rid of, and he has about 500 hats, or maybe even more. He said about 500. I saw them. It's pretty overwhelming for him. He's gonna go through those. I'm gonna try to get as many as possible. He's got a lot of Clemson University, like vintage hats from the early 90s that I really wanna get my hands on because I feel like there's a lot of profit in those hats. And I wanna grab those shoes too. So let's go through some stuff. I'll show you some highlights and we're gonna break down numbers. All right, so I'm just gonna go one by one and kind of show you the shoes that I got. These are some Skechers, bread and butter, 25, 30 bucks. Just a basic pair of Nikes from I think 2013, excellent condition. A pair just sold for like 45 of this model, but that's it. That's the only one I saw. A pair of Nike ACGs. These are pretty cool. I'm thinking I can get about 25 to anywhere from 25 to 35 after you know, fees and everything. Hopefully we'll see how this goes. This is the only pair of shoes that I'm not super versed in just because I've never seen it before, and ACG models are older. These pair of New Balances should get me about 25 bucks. I ended up getting these for super cheap, and they're in such good condition that I didn't want to pass on them. Just a pair of bread and butter FootJoy golf shoes, spikeless. These are Nike Zoom Pegasus. The colorway is kind of funky. This is the Pegasus 30, so it's not super new, but it's not super old either. Excellent condition on this, and I should get about 35, maybe 40 for those. Just a pair of Nike Air, basic, you know, 30 bucks right here. A pair of Hitters. These Nike golf shoes go for about $45 to $55 after fees, so pretty big score there. All right, let's hit some of the clothing. All right, guys, so most of this clothing is just gonna be bread and butter stuff. This is all Clemson right here. Vintage Clemson Reebok, stitched pullover. I've got a Nike, an old Nike one, some starter ones, pullovers. Pretty cool. This is the starter right here. Lots of polos, Under Armour, all that stuff. Taking a chance. These are Dockers brand cargo shorts. For some reason, cargo shorts and Dockers do pretty well, so I took a chance on them for $1 a piece. I, you know, couldn't pass it up. Some active shorts. I got a pair of like orange Puma shorts. Under Armour polo, new with tags. Some Reebok polos. Just a couple of Columbia t-shirts. You know, bread and butter stuff right here. Oakley, Adidas. I grabbed a couple Callaway shirts just because the nicer polos do pull pretty well. They threw in this Tommy Hilfiger sweater, like knit vest, some Adidas. These are those Puma shorts I was talking about. Getting into some Nike golf polos, just some bread and butter, you know, 15 bucks, maybe a couple will be more than that. Chevy Silverado truck shirt, excellent condition, Nike, some old vintage Reebok pants, polo Ralph Lauren quarter zip, got a couple of those. Golf jackets. I didn't want to get these snake eyes, but I've passed on these before, but the sell-through rate didn't look super horrible on these specific ones, so I grabbed them. I just grabbed 2 of them. He had more. I grabbed them to see how they do. Don't really know. More Reebok, Columbia jacket, more Columbia, Callaway pullover, Callaway. I've got some FootJoy right here, FootJoy pullover, Ping, Columbia, and also I had a Masters. Let's see if I can find it. Masters, where's the Masters? It's a solid 30 bucks all day. If you see this logo, usually I pick it up. Let's do the breakdown. I spent a total of $117. I bought 78 items. That breaks down to $1.50 per item, which is a phenomenal buy cost, especially when you're doing bulk buys like that. Some of the stuff, like I said, is better than the others, but it is all stuff that does sell for me personally. So I broke this down into an average sale price, 2 different prices, one $10 average sale price, one $15 average sale price. Now, a lot of this stuff does sell for quite a bit more than $10 to $15. I just wanted to be a lot more conservative in my numbers for you guys. You know, keeping expectations a little bit lower just because I want to be realistic and I want you to really understand what I'm saying. So if I break this down into a $10 average buy cost, meaning I sell every item for $10, plus shipping, it's all gonna be plus shipping. So if I sell everything for $10 plus shipping, my average sale price of $10, I will end up profiting around $546. Now, if I break it down into a $15 average sale price per item, I'm gonna be making $877. So I should make anywhere from around $550 to $877, give or take, maybe more, definitely not less. So for spending $117 to make $500 profit, this is all profit after fees. I broke it down after all my fees and everything. $500 to $800, possibly more, is phenomenal for $117 spent. Like I said, this is about 4 days worth of inventory for me. Currently listing 20 items a day. I had to scale it back just a little bit. Gonna be bumping that number up to about 30 by the end of the year because I've got a little bit more space. I'm constantly working on my inventory. You can see I got a new rack ready to go right here. I've got the bottom row filled in and I'm working on the next 3. Constantly getting better, constantly working harder, looking for more bulk buys. If you guys see anything that you like, a lot of the Clemson stuff, if you're a Clemson fan, hit me up on my Instagram. I'll link it in the description below and I'll pop it up right here. I don't know why I made that sound, but I'll throw it up. If you saw anything that you want to get, go ahead and contact me on Instagram. We can avoid the eBay fees. You can just PayPal or Venmo me and I will ship it to you. We can discuss the price. If you like it, you can buy it. So as always, guys, thanks for clicking on this video. If you made it this far in today's video, let me know if there is any bulk buys you have done recently, or if you have ever done a bulk buy before. Interested in knowing kind of what your plan of action is when it comes to bulk buys. So as always, guys, stay thrifty and I'll catch you in the next video.